Well, what was that? Oh my goodness, look at my hair. Um, I've had the brilliant idea of coming out here and doing my meditation outside because it's 6:30 on a Sunday morning, and it's a fucking retirement community. You figure it'd be quiet, but my neighbor um, is obviously out getting busy in the yard with his music. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's a perfect. It's actually a perfect example, right? Of I mean, why in the hell do we meditate anyway? And is it just to like find that little bit of time in the day when there's no noise and no distraction, and we're just sitting in our little cubicle or a little bubble and cut off from everything else? Or is it actually to how do we navigate the day? How do we navigate our lives? And to me, that's what it's about, right? It's so I get to sit here and I get to look at my biases, like the the first music playing was like, what the fuck is that? That was my first thought. And then there was like the sort of frustration of the distraction, and then the um, and then just the allowance of things, and coming back to this place of like, well, why are we doing this anyway, right? And then I can feel the little breeze coming through that feels really good, and all of a sudden I'm able to sort of drop in and just kind of see the light behind my eyes. I don't know if you guys ever felt that, but so all in all, it was actually a really good session. It seems like time went pretty slow, probably because of the distractions and the things out there. I was actually more concerned about the mosquitoes possibly happening this morning, but it's already too hot for the mosquitoes. The air conditioning already went on. Like, Jesus, what's going on here? But yeah, that's a really uh, it's valuable, right? I mean, when do we ever have, except kind of artificially speaking, just kind of complete cutoff, silence, from everything? It's not it very often, and it's really not the way life is. So here we are. This is how we do it. Every step is a meditation. Every moment is a opportunity to learn and grow and sort of just laugh at it. Like, there it is. At least towards the end, the music was getting good. Now it's off. See, it's kind of apropos, I suppose. If anybody has anything to add into that, this.
Yeah, there's a saying, if it comes, let it come. If it goes, let it go, right? And I love the sentiment about your thoughts about not letting the outside distractions disturb the inner peace, right? So
Right.
like we can notice it and then release it. We don't need to attach to it.
Yeah.
And it's all part of it, right? Same with our thoughts. There's not many moments, even in deep meditation, where we will have a single thought, but we don't have to cling to the thought, right? We can just notice it and let it go. And by the way, I joined late, but I didn't notice any music, so it may not be
You
audible
didn't,
for us. I
you didn't
didn't.
know what?
I didn't notice the music, so it may not be
Oh,
audible
good.
to us. But I joined late too, so I don't know. Maybe I missed part of it. But
Miss,
I think
hey there, Mister. What's that?
it's great. I agree with what you're
Give me
saying.
three.
It's
Go
an
ahead.
opportunity for us to find that inner stillness and
Yeah,
quiet
yeah,
despite what's going on in our environment, right? And as we continue to practice that in specific like in dedicated meditation, we become better at that in life too, where we can tune in and tune out when we need to.
yeah.
So yeah, it's all part of the practice.
Yeah, and allowing that, sometimes we get frustrated and pissed off, and you know, don't like things and feel put upon, and betrayed, and all the things that come into life, like, okay, there's some more of life, and there's some more of humanity, and there it is, and yeah, you're right, you don't attach to it, you just but you allow it, like, yeah, sometimes I get angry a lot, actually. I get
It's a
frustrated.
pretty common human emotion. We are sentient beings.
I think one of the things that is really, over the years that something I come back to, like if I feel like I haven't grown at all or I haven't moved anything, I wouldn't say, I mean, I used to have road rage. It wasn't like the road rage of like, I'm going to pull out a gun and shoot somebody or anything, but it'd be like, that motherfucker, and like, and, you know, drive fast and, cut people off and, run up on people's bumpers and flashlights and all of that shit. I learned that very well when I was young from people that I drove with. What I love is that really doesn't happen anymore. I get the immediate like, ugh, thing, from something what somebody does, and then it's just like I'm not carrying that with me. And that's to me when I wonder, have I grown? Have I done anything? I'll drive down the freeway and I'll go like, okay, you have grown. You have moved. You have things have shifted. So
So
yeah,
funny. I
notice
witnessed
the little things. Yeah, go
I
ahead.
witnessed that just the other day, and I had to have a laugh because I thought to myself, wow, and not in a judgment way, but in an observation way. I thought, wow, somebody's having a really bad day, and if this one small thing has got them that worked up, I'm gonna send them some love and peace because it's really small in the grand scheme. But it also too kind of points us back to like our inner locus of control too, because really, whether it's that example or anything else, we are not responsible, nor can we impact how other people behave, but we can impact how we react.
Right.
Right? We don't have to let it be personal. Most of the time, it's not actually.
Oh, Jesus, like 99% of the time, it's not personal. I mean, very sel I mean, so seldom is it actually somebody like, "You, blah, 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 blah," but it's just like there's some frustration, some anger, some lack, some hurt, you know? Most people walk around fairly hurt, and they don't know what to do with it, not even sure where it comes from a lot of times. That's something I've noticed.
Yeah, and there's that saying too that what we resist persists. So, I mean, again, we're human beings, we're going to experience a multitude of emotions. It's a matter of, what we do with it, how we choose to respond or react.
That is the message right there. Beautiful. Yeah. Eric, Margaret, do you guys want to jump in for a sec, or are you guys good?
Hey, Eric here, and I'm here to with the gospel choir, testifying, James, that you have changed a lot.
Oh, thank you. Well, you would know. Yeah, you've known
You
me probably
inspire.
the longest.
You inspire. So thank you, brother.
I appreciate it. Good to be witnessed. Because goddamn, when I'm all by myself, I say like, Jesus, who is this guy? So-
I wish I didn't know what you're talking about.
right? Here's the mosquitoes are kind of wanting to eat my.
Hey, good morning, Margaret. Is
Okay,
she still there?
she might have gone back to sleep. All right, I'm gonna